have stories, and you know people who have stories. So what I'm going to ask you to do right now, because I think you still have sticky notes on your table, is to make sure everybody grabs a sticky note and writes down clearly, write clearly, because I'm going to collect these. So write clearly on your sticky notes, use as many sticky notes as you want, but write down the names of people that you know in your world who have really good stories that could be useful in that first step of internalization, of getting someone to recognize themselves in a story that can be used to move them to think about how they might want to make a difference in their own lives. Related to biosecurity tonight. So I challenge you to come up with some names, and for some of you that's been really easy, and for others it's been hard. And there have been a couple reasons expressed for why it might be hard. So one, you're writing their name down and giving it to me, perfect stranger to whoever you wrote down on your sticky note. And maybe that person doesn't want to talk to me, or maybe you don't want me to talk to them. And maybe that's not the right way to get their story. So if you can pick another sticky note, all right, and write down on that other sticky note, how would you go about getting the story from the person or people you were thinking of on your other sticky note? What would be the right way to do that? How would you get that story? Would you be the one? Or do you know someone else who would talk to that person? Or is there some person in your circle, you know, maybe you have a communications department, maybe you don't. Is there someone who does that kind of interview? If there was someone who could do interviews, would you be willing to produce or provide that name to that person who's really good at doing interviews? You know, if you didn't have to do it yourself, right? If you knew that there was a very competent team who could come and collect the story from the person that you think has a really great story, would that help make it happen? So I'm going to set us up to go a few minutes early before lunch. So I just wanted to end by saying that I've shared a bit of my vision, but my vision isn't going to be successful. What I've proposed is only going to be successful if it's a vision that's open to going somewhere that works for the folks in this room and maybe some of the other names that we bring into our circle who are interested in this whole issue of improving what we do about agricultural biosecurity. And so as we go through the afternoon, you'll have opportunity to share some insights on how we can make the vision a successful vision, a vision that maybe you want to be part of, and we'll see where we can take it next.